Have you ever struggled with motivation? Maybe you set a goal for yourself but found it difficult to follow through. Or perhaps you start off strong but soon lose steam and give up. It's a common problem and one that many people are looking to solve. That's where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism is a philosophy that has been around for centuries, but it's just as relevant today as it was back then. It's all about mastering your emotions and focusing on what you can control, rather than getting bogged down by what you can't. In this video, we're going to explore how Stoicism can help you master motivation the Stoic way. We'll show you how to harness your inner strength and resilience to achieve your goals and become the best version of yourself. But before we dive in, I want to ask you a question. What motivates you? Is it money, success, or personal growth? Whatever it is, the Stoic principles we're going to discuss can help you achieve it. So, get ready to learn how to master motivation the Stoic way. We're going to show you how to take control of your life and achieve the things that matter most to you. Let's get started. Motivation is essential for anyone who wants to achieve their goals in life. But how can we achieve it? The Stoics believe that motivation comes from within, and it is up to us to cultivate it. According to the Stoic philosophy, motivation is not about chasing external rewards, but it is about pursuing inner strength and resilience. The Stoics believe that motivation is the result of our values and beliefs. They argued that we should focus on the things that are within our control, such as our attitudes and actions, rather than on external circumstances that are beyond our control. By focusing on our inner selves, we can develop the necessary strength and resilience to overcome challenges and achieve our goals. As Marcus Aurelius has told us, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Marcus Aurelius. One of the key Stoic concepts related to motivation is the idea of living in accordance with nature. This means that we should align our goals and actions with the natural order of things. By doing so, we can find meaning and purpose in life, which can be a powerful source of motivation. Another important Stoic concept related to motivation is the idea of the dichotomy of control. According to this concept, there are things that are within our control, and there are things that are beyond our control. We should focus on the things that are within our control, such as our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and not worry about things that are beyond our control, such as external circumstances. Stoics believe that we should embrace challenges and adversity rather than shy away from them. They argued that challenges can help us grow and develop our inner strength and resilience. By facing challenges head-on, we can become better equipped to handle future challenges, which can be a powerful source of motivation. Stoics believe that motivation is not about chasing external rewards, but it is about cultivating inner strength and resilience. Motivation is a key element in achieving success, but it can be a difficult thing to sustain over time. Luckily, the Stoics have some key principles that can help us stay motivated and focused on our goals. One of the first principles of Stoic motivation is to focus on what is in our control. We cannot control everything in our lives, but we can control our own thoughts and actions. By focusing on what we can control, we can avoid becoming overwhelmed by things that are outside of our control. Another important principle is to practice self-discipline. This means taking action even when we don't feel like it, and making choices that align with our long-term goals rather than our short-term desires. Self-discipline can be difficult, but it is essential for achieving our goals. Stoics also encourage us to maintain a sense of perspective. When we face challenges or setbacks, it can be easy to get caught up in the moment and lose sight of the bigger picture. By maintaining a sense of perspective, we can avoid getting bogged down by small setbacks and stay focused on our long-term goals. Another key principle of Stoic motivation is to embrace adversity. Rather than seeing obstacles as barriers to our success, we should view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Adversity can be a powerful motivator, and it can help us develop the resilience and determination we need to achieve our goals. Stoics encourage us to focus on our own internal sense of worth and fulfillment rather than seeking external validation or approval. By valuing ourselves and our own sense of purpose, we can avoid getting caught up in the opinions of others and stay motivated even when faced with criticism or rejection. These principles of Stoic motivation may seem simple, but they are incredibly powerful tools for achieving success and fulfillment in life. By focusing on what is within our control, practicing self-discipline, maintaining perspective, embracing adversity, and valuing ourselves, we can stay motivated and focused on our goals no matter what challenges we may face along the way. When we face obstacles in our lives, it can be easy to give up or become overwhelmed. But the Stoics believe that we can use our own inner strength and resilience to overcome these obstacles and thrive. In this section, we will explore how Stoic motivation can help us overcome the obstacles that we face. As Seneca reminds us, we must be consistent in our actions, especially when we are facing obstacles. A smooth sea never made a skillful sailor. Seneca. One of the key principles of Stoicism is the concept of the dichotomy of control. This means that there are things in our lives that are within our control, such as our thoughts and actions, and things that are outside of our control, such as external events or the actions of others. The Stoics believe that we should focus our efforts on what we can control and accept what we cannot control. This principle can be particularly useful when we face obstacles. Instead of focusing on the obstacle itself, we can focus on our own thoughts and actions. We can ask ourselves, what can I do right now to make progress? By taking small steps towards our goals, we can build momentum and overcome the obstacles in our way. Another key principle of Stoicism is the concept of negative visualization. This involves imagining worst-case scenarios and preparing ourselves mentally for them. This may sound counterintuitive, but by facing our fears and anxieties head-on, we can reduce their power over us. We can prepare ourselves for obstacles that may arise and have a plan in place for how we will handle them. Finally, the Stoics believed in the power of self-reflection. By reflecting on our own thoughts and actions, we can identify areas where we need to improve and make a plan for how we will do so. This can be particularly useful when we face obstacles, as we can identify any negative thought patterns or behaviors that may be holding us back. Overall, Stoic motivation can be a powerful tool for overcoming obstacles in our lives. By focusing on what we can control, preparing ourselves for challenges, and reflecting on our own thoughts and actions, we can build the resilience we need to thrive in the face of adversity. One of the core tenets of Stoicism is the importance of focusing on what is in our control and letting go of what is not. This is a powerful mindset shift that can help us stay motivated even in difficult circumstances. When faced with a challenge, rather than getting caught up in worry or frustration over things outside of our control, we can choose to focus on what actions we can take to move forward. Another key principle of Stoicism is the practice of negative visualization. This involves deliberately imagining the worst-case scenario and preparing ourselves mentally for how we would handle it. While this may seem counterintuitive, it can actually help us feel more motivated and prepared to take action. By acknowledging that bad things can happen and mentally preparing for them, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle adversity. Another way to apply Stoic motivation in daily life is to practice the art of deliberate choice. This involves being mindful about the decisions we make and taking responsibility for the consequences of those decisions. By actively choosing how we spend our time and energy, we can stay focused on what truly matters to us and avoid getting distracted by things that are not aligned with our values or goals. Here is what Seneca has to say about staying focused. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Seneca. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of maintaining perspective. When we're feeling stuck or unmotivated, it can be helpful to zoom out and look at the bigger picture. In the grand scheme of things, many of our problems and challenges may seem small and insignificant. By keeping this perspective in mind, we can avoid getting bogged down in negativity and stay focused on what really matters. Finally, one of the most powerful ways to apply Stoic motivation in daily life is to cultivate a sense of gratitude. By focusing on the things we have rather than what we lack, we can develop a more positive and motivated mindset. Whether it's through daily gratitude journaling, or simply taking a few moments each day to reflect on what we're thankful for, cultivating gratitude is a simple yet powerful way to stay motivated and focused on what truly matters. These are just a few examples of how we can apply Stoic motivation in our daily lives. By embracing these principles and practices, we can develop a more resilient, motivated, and fulfilling mindset that will help us navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. Step 1. Identify what is within your control. The first step is to recognize and focus on the things that are within your control. As the Stoics believed, you cannot control everything in life, but you can control your reactions to external events. This means that you must accept what you cannot change and focus your efforts on what you can change. Step 2. Set realistic goals. Once you have identified what is within your control, set realistic goals for yourself. The Stoics believe that setting achievable goals helps to create a sense of purpose and direction in life. Make sure to break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Step 3. Develop a daily routine. Developing a daily routine can help you stay focused on your goals and remain motivated. According to the Stoics, a daily routine should include time for reflection, physical exercise, and time spent with loved ones. Step 4. Practice mindfulness. Being mindful involves being present in the moment and aware of your thoughts and emotions. By practicing mindfulness, you can better understand yourself and your motivations. This can help you make better decisions and stay focused on your goals. Step 5. Embrace adversity. The Stoics believe that adversity is a natural part of life and that it should be embraced rather than avoided. By embracing adversity, you can develop resilience and learn from your experiences. This can help you stay motivated even in the face of challenges. Step 6. Practice self-discipline. Self-discipline involves setting rules and boundaries for yourself and sticking to them. By practicing self-discipline, you can avoid distractions and stay focused on your goals. Step 7. Practice gratitude. Finally, practicing gratitude can help you stay motivated and appreciate the things you have in life. The Stoics believe that by focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you can develop a greater sense of contentment and inner peace. By following these steps, you can master motivation the Stoic way and achieve your goals with a sense of purpose and direction. Remember, motivation is not something that can be achieved overnight, but with practice and persistence, you can develop the skills and mindset necessary to stay motivated and achieve success in all areas of your life. As we come to the end of our journey through Stoic motivation, we have gained valuable insights into the philosophy that can transform the way we think, feel, and act in our daily lives. We have explored the Stoic view of motivation and how it differs from conventional theories of motivation. We have learned that external rewards and punishments may not be effective in motivating us in the long term, and that a focus on our internal values and goals can provide us with lasting motivation. We have seen how Stoicism can help us overcome obstacles and challenges by cultivating a mindset of acceptance and equanimity. We have learned how to reframe negative events as opportunities for growth and how to approach difficulties with a sense of purpose and perspective. In conclusion, Stoic motivation is not just a philosophy, but a way of life that can transform the way we approach our goals and challenges. By cultivating a Stoic mindset, we can develop greater resilience, emotional self-regulation, and a sense of purpose in our lives.